Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading the most. Pisces. Okay, Pisces people and placements. Welcome back, Pisces energy. Let's get started. You could have been dealing with some conflict about finances. Pisces. Coming out of self-imposed restrictions leads you to success. Could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign energy here. Could be something about expressing your truth, working on your self-esteem. Yeah, this is about, just as I say, expressing your truth. Ace of Swords. Amen. Speak your mind to solve your problems. Maybe you're focusing, but I feel like you've got to do this from a place that respects your own authority, your own maturity, your own, what do you want to create, right? Yeah, exactly. Just as I say that, I split the deck and the Ace of Wands and the Magician there, right? So this is a new beginning. We have a double one here. This is a gateway portal you're walking into with this communication. So this could be something sexually based or something that's very passionate, or you're inspired to do it instinctively as well. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. We have the Gemini full moon today, so there's some kind of revelation maybe regarding this new beginning, or some kind of aha moment happening on the full moon today. Mercury is also stationing direct today, so our mind could be working better, our communication abilities, our understandings as well. But it's still going to be in a bit of a shadow period after the retrograde it just went through. Yeah, this is about changing your perspective here. This could be you. So we're definitely talking about you manifesting something that you're passionate about, grounding it down into reality. Let's grab you some advice. Pisces, most important messages. Harvest Witch. Yeah, definitely a focus on like self-esteem and finances as well. Something about stability, family matters. Crows, ravens could be relevant. Farms, rural areas, going on walks, paths. You can see there's a beautiful image there. Someone could be Slavic or Eastern European. That's kind of what the outfit is giving me the vibe of. It's so funny. She's got this cute little thing in her hair. That little girl. She's got that little. That's so cute. That's so cute. Somebody here could have long hair as well. Somebody could be like a torchbearer of some sort. You can see actually in their hands, the girl's got like a little wand with a moon, and then the other woman's got something that's like a candle or something, and she's like got her scissors tied into her. She's got roses there. She's got flowers. So all these things could be relevant. Pumpkins. Maybe somebody here is an herbalist. But let's see, 21. Maybe somebody likes teas, likes collecting things, knows about nature a little bit. Rewards for effort, maturity, and satisfaction. What sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be? So this is about getting your finances in order, maybe your power as well, like your mindset, like making sure you're in an empowered state of communication or a mindset. Your higher self shows this card because there's no guarantee a crop yields results, or that the results will be worth the effort. Sometimes things don't work out despite your blood, sweat, and tears, and there comes a time when you have to be honest about how much longer you can invest in a dying crop. You may need to consider whether or not you've actually given all you have to give. Perhaps you've taken shortcuts here or there, used cheap materials to save money, or given a half-hearted effort. This card represents the moment when you weigh your efforts versus rewards. Harvest Witch is here to evaluate progress. She asks you whether you're doing enough to bring your goals to life. Are you playing it safe and small and approaching dreams with a naive perspective? She reminds you that you get out what you're willing to put in. If you've been cutting corners or procrastinating, Harvest Witch advises you to take a more grounded and practical approach. How can you be better prepared to handle your circumstances? This could be about your real estate home, shared finances, empowerment, moving beyond trauma, rebirthing. This could be a new beginning in your self-esteem as well, and your finances and savings. Um, are you truly invested in seeing your goals come to life? Or is this something that would be nice to have but nothing you're passionate about? So, really manifesting your passions and maybe changing your mind about what those passions could be or are. Um, oops, sorry. Maybe there's like a tweaking here going on, just as I tweak my light. Okay. If you've been putting in a great deal of effort with very little results, perhaps it's time to shift your tactics and try something different. You may need to find a fresh way to go about achieving your goals, or it might be time to cut losses altogether and find a new dream to explore. So we do have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces right now, ending their transits in that sign next year. I think Neptune takes 14 years through a zodiac sign. It's going to Aries next year. So there's a lot of clarity that we'll be getting from our subconscious and our dreams, which is what Pisces rules. And Saturn is there as well, and Saturn can rule the cutting force. It can rule, it rules time, right? It can rule death itself, and the sickle that harvests something. And we have that harvest. This is Harvest Witch, right? So she's gathering her accomplishments and deciding what she wants for her long term. That's what Saturn rules, right? Establishing discipline, boundaries, and structures, and being stoic in the face of any kind of issues if this is something that you want long term. When a crop is diseased or tainted, it might be in the long term interest to destroy what's dying so the rest can have a fighting chance. There will even be moments when the entire crop needs to be destroyed and you'll have to start again. Be honest with yourself, listen to your heart, and move forward with the choices that support you best in the future. Life is constantly just rebirth cycles. We reincarnate, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is a mindset shift. Okay, so if you can change, there's a quote from the movie The Crow, actually. It says in that movie, um, the world breaks everyone, and those who sow strength or courage in the places that broke them live, and those who don't break are killed. So there's something about flexibility here, willing to change. But let's see, let's get you guys a piece of advice for. Yeah, there's the fox there. So something about being foxy, cunning, especially regarding family matters or establishing security in some way, shape, or form, or investing more wisely. Okay, Pisces, most important advice for our Pisces people and placements. Yeah, definitely keep seeing repetitive Scorpio energy here. So Pluto and Aquarius right now for the next 20 years could be really impacting you. You want to see how that's aspecting your signs. For example, if you had any Aquarius placements, it's a conjunction. So that you could search that on Google or on Google. Pluto conjunct whatever Aquarius planets or placements you have. Example, Jupiter. Pluto conjunct Jupiter transit. And you want to know about that for the next 20 years. You want to lean into what Pluto represents, what Scorpio represents, which is seeing the underbelly. It's like how scorpions, you can see them with blue lights, and they emanate that kind of mysterious colors and different spectrums. So it's all about elevating and going through that death rebirth so that you can come to a higher state of consciousness with your chakras. So as we say that, we might just pull some chakra cards as well. Something about the color green could be relevant, in orange. Anything else, please, for our beautiful Pisces people and placements, Pisces energy. Frankincense, I just got in my head. Okay. I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it's time to listen. This could be about a Sagittarius or some kind of higher perspective regarding give and take dynamics or health dynamics. This could be somebody you're dating or some kind of conflict that arose. Um, there's something about pride here. Throat chakra, something about communication needs to be like balanced out or thought about, like how to communicate in a way that's not, because sometimes people who have low self-esteem, do you ever notice that they communicate in a way that's too aggressive or too domineering because they're scared? When you have confidence, you don't need to be too aggressive, right? Because you have this inner sense, you have this groundedness, right? So there's something about that too. Solar plexus, I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction. Beautiful. This is about how you communicate with somebody. You want to communicate with somebody in a way that kind of understands the full spectrum of whatever you're talking about, not missing the forest for the trees. Um, this is about your self esteem as well. So, whatever choices you make about letting go of certain connections or communications or friendships or mindsets, these have to be in line with your self esteem, your self love. So, let's grab you a piece of advice. Pisces, most important message of advice at this time for Pisces people and placements, Pisces energy, most important messages. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're going to start with the Rhino Spirit in the reverse in the past position. I just looked at the clock, 8:17. Those numbers could be relevant for you. 8:8, something about coming into healing something. The appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head, or find the easiest way around and don't fight it. Are you exhausted by efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting there is only one way to remove it? Rhino Spirit Ryan. Maybe somebody's name is Ryan. um, this could be about a dating situation or a fight. This is about the fight that you've been maybe in the past that you were involved in. Something about operating from your soul and not in a way to seek attention as well. Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no, sometimes not yet, and sometimes no, not the way you think it should be. Open to new possibilities, and you find other options begin to appear. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every obstacle is worth resisting. Don't waste energy banging your head against the wall. This could be a relationship or somebody you're dating as well. Let's read Vulture Spirit here as well. Swans could be relevant as well here. Birds. Mm-hmm. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing of the vulture does is sorry. Can you tell that it's a blah, 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 that it's a full moon in Gemini today with Mercury stationing direct, but still in that shadow period of the retrograde? I mean, god damn. Um, a lot of different readings, and it's just hard to communicate. So maybe you want to hold back your communication just at this time, or you could be feeling urged to express something. But be careful because we're still in that shadow period of Mercury, right? So until it exits the shadow of the retrograde. I think later on in January. But anyways, the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature and supports the cycle of life. So slowing down could help you, just like I'm doing now. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten or ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial. So this could be about a conflict and empowering yourself or the other person, or you both could be doing this, or discussing things on a deeper level. This could be about family matters as well and real estate, and you are reminded that any suffering you've experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding arose from the experience is talismans that serve you on your journey wherever you go. So there's some kind of strength coming in, right? What is a talisman but something I feel like in a video game it's like something that gives you like some kind of extra powers, right? Some kind of extra discernment. It's like +10 on the conflict or it's something you've gotten wiser through it, right? What is decaying is only changing form, and fertilize the seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed into the substance that supports new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard as value, it's like fertilizer, and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being, so into your manifestations. No pain was in vain, and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This miracle is in your partnership with Spirit. This could be about give and take dynamics or health dynamics or improvements in those areas. We also have rabbit spirits, so rabbits could be relevant. Looking at the rabbits, symbolism and spiritual meaning on YouTube could be relevant. But it says now is a lucky time, 49. So this is the time to change your mind about something or to lean more into an abundance mindset to manifest. Let's see. A sunny meadow calls and rabbit spirit appears to lead you out of the dark war and into the light. So after a period of conflict, it's kind of giving like after like a storm or a tornado or a forest fire, there's all this new growth that comes, right? So you can participate in fertile and beautiful experiences. It might seem safe to stay below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited to a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy at this time. Whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes really when you are co-creating, so let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. I'm getting the movie Big Fish, so you might want to see clips of that on YouTube. It's a Tim Burton movie with Ewan McGregor with what's the other girl? Jessica Lange. Yeah, this is a new beginning in self-esteem or finances, definitely. So let's grab you some juicier messages. I just saw on the clock 12:42. Yeah, this could be about letting something go or gaining more wisdom or more abundance going forward, going in the future. Pisces people and placements. Pisces people and placements. This full moon is actually squaring all your Pisces placements, and it's squaring Saturn, I believe, or Neptune today. Not exactly, I mean, unless it's at the same degree, but those could be relevant transits to look up and how they're impacting you. So just know that if you're feeling a little bit challenged by whatever's being revealed in your conscious mind today, which is what Gemini rules, or your connections, siblings, local community, communications, that if anything, I feel like squares are great aspects. I have a lot of squares in my own chart, and squares can be really like a steam engine type vibe, right? And they can be really dynamic and force one to grow. That's why people don't like squares, because they force something to change. And I mean, if you embrace it and you embody it, I think if you've got squares in your own chart, you're gonna like the energy, because it's that kind of challenge that forces you to break boundaries that have held you back or something. So offering here. So maybe you're offering something to somebody, or you're making offerings to your ancestors. Orange, jasmine, fruits, rose, lavender, any of those things, smells, scents, whatever on your ancestor altar could be relevant. Don't cast pearls before swine, kind of coming out sideways, so that's interesting. Maybe somebody here was very stubborn. Somebody here was not trusting the universe and assisting and supporting them, so they need to rework the relationship with their spiritual team in order to maybe rework the relationship with other areas of their life and their reality in general. Call back denied parts of you, skills, talents, abilities. Embrace yourself. So as you more embrace yourself, as you work on your relationship with yourself, with self-love, the more, because like attracts like. So if you have a lot of self-love, if you have a lot of joy, if you have a lot of self-value, you attract those same reality to fit that, right? So embrace yourself, love yourself. Journaling could be relevant here. It says, I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction. So If you need help with this, learn about how to talk to yourself and affirm. Maybe listen to subliminals. Those can help, like words like affirmations, right? Think long term. Somebody needs to think more long term, build something long term. So they need to see the long term outcome of something. Like today, if I speak positively to myself, I invite a higher frequency into my life, which gives me more guidance and wisdom, and aligns me to resources and support networks and systems, which allows me to have long term growth. Don't let your partner block your dreams. Came out kind of sideways, so I don't know what that means there. Maybe something's transmuting between you and this person. Um, Release it came out in the reverse, so maybe you're holding on to something a little too tightly. There's a need to kind of allow it. When we hold on to something too tightly, we push it away. When we allow, it comes to us back. It's like the boomerang, right? So what is meant to be will be. And people don't like to stay in situations where there's a desperate energy, where there's a grabbing, controlling energy. People like to stay in situations that feel like, oh, you love yourself, oh, I can work with you because you're not going to try to sabotage me because you have low self-esteem, that you need to control me or whatever, right? So natural exorcist. Somebody here could be a natural exorcist. This could be a feminine. This could be somebody Eastern European. Somebody here just vibrates at a frequency that allows them to kind of purge negativities. Thief is watching, protect, and work in silence. This could be somebody from the past as well. We're going to read serendipity here to help you guys as your final message. Opportunity allied with readiness and awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, and a magical alignment of events. So something here could be divinely destined. Okay. Perhaps you thought that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or the perfect person you gave your heart to. Yeah, nothing's perfect, right? We work on things, we build things. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity comes together to lead you directly into difficulties. In order to deliver an important lesson, you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. This could be about relationships. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you're meant to go. Maybe somebody watched the new Willy Wonka movie. Pay attention to the signs presented. This could be new relationships, number 17 or 71. Could be relevant as well. I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Best of luck. Take care.